Remember the chaos of 2020 with empty aisles and people fighting over toilet paper? It was a total disaster. But while most people were running around stockpiling useless stuff, a few managed to stay calm and take advantage of the situation. While everyone else was focused on the obvious, they made sure to get hold of 12 key items that most people overlooked. Unassuming, inexpensive, and always available, until they disappeared for months or even years. Now, in 2026, history could repeat itself. Inflation is still rising, supply chains are unstable, and those same 12 products are once again a silent treasure. Today, I'm going to show you what they are, why they're so important, and where to get them before the shelves are empty again. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Use these tips with caution and at your own risk. 12. Bulk silica gel. That little packet that many people throw away without a second thought is silica gel, and it's not just any old waste. It's a silent guardian against moisture. Even if you can't see it, moisture can ruin ammunition, rust tools, damage electronics, spoil seeds, and even render important documents useless just when you need them most. Silica gel absorbs that moisture, protecting boxes, equipment, and documents. And the best part is that it can be dried and reused again and again. For minimal cost, it keeps your valuable gear safe for years, and those in the know don't throw it away. They store it or buy it in bulk. Ignoring moisture is leaving an open wound that could ruin long-term plans. So this little packet is worth more than you think. 11. Canning lids. If you want your food to truly stay fresh, there's a detail many overlook. Disposable metal lids are a big problem. You can have tons of tomatoes, peaches, or beans, but once opened, everything is at risk. They're also hard to find, and many people are already stockpiling them. The alternative is reusable lids like Tatler or Harvest. They cost a bit more and require practice, but they allow you to preserve food year after year. With them, your harvest stays safe, and you can be ready for any eventuality. In the end, investing in these lids isn't an expense. It's ensuring your food and family are protected. If you want to be ready for any emergency, subscribe and join our community. 10. Bulk yeast, heavy-duty rat traps. When everything gets complicated and services fail, there's a silent enemy that almost no one mentions. Rats are incredibly resilient, and if there's garbage or poor hygiene, they can ruin your supplies in no time, as well as transmit diseases. That's why smart preparation isn't just about storing food, but about protecting it, with simple, large, and reliable systems that operate without electricity or fuel day and night. These discrete solutions can make the difference between preserving your resources and losing them all. And in extreme scenarios, even what seems like a threat can become an unexpected resource. Being well prepared isn't paranoia. It's common sense when everything else fails. 9. Cotton lamp wick. Although flashlights and gadgets seem indispensable, when the batteries run out or the power goes out, they become useless. That's why looking to the past can be smarter. Oil lamps, simple and almost indestructible, still run on oil, kerosene, or even kitchen scraps. But the key is the wick. Without it, your lamp is just a container of flammable liquid. Cotton wicks are inexpensive, easy to store, and ensure constant light without smoke or risk. Having several in different sizes can make the difference between spending the night in darkness or keeping your home lit and safe. Sometimes the simplest thing, like a wick, is what can truly save your life. If you have any extra survival tips, share them in the comments. 8. Borax. Borax, that powder you probably have forgotten about in some corner of the laundry room, is much more than just a laundry additive. For less than $20, you can have a powerful ally to keep your home clean and protected. Controls cockroaches and ants, eliminates mold, enhances any soap in hard water, and disinfects surfaces. It even has more technical uses, like assisting with welding. While others struggle with insects, stains, and moisture, you'll have a versatile and economical solution ready for dozens of problems, proving that what seems simple can become indispensable. 7. Bags of salt. Before electricity, before freezers, there was salt, and not just any salt shaker, but real coarse salt. For centuries, It was the key tool for preserving meat, vegetables, and other foods for weeks or months because it absorbs moisture and inhibits bacterial growth. Properly stored, bulk salt can literally last forever and allows you to preserve large quantities of food without relying on energy. Moreover, it's not just for preserving food, it's also used in fermentation, preventing nutritional deficiencies, and was even a form of exchange in ancient times. Therefore, beyond trends or fancy salts, bulk salt remains a quiet commitment to self-sufficiency, security, and real survival. 6 essential vitamins. Many people think being prepared means stockpiling rice and beans and counting calories, but that's only part of the story. The body doesn't survive on energy alone. Without vitamins and minerals, it starts to break down, and real problems like weakened immune systems, weak bones, or slow-healing wounds can appear faster than you think. Spending time indoors also works against you, especially when you're lacking key nutrients like vitamin C and D. That's why those who truly think long-term don't just store food, they also take care of their health with a small supply of essential vitamins, because filling your stomach without nourishing yourself is like eating a lot and still feeling empty inside. 5. If you want to be ready for any food crisis, don't just focus on rice or pasta. The true forgotten star is bulk yeast. While store-bought bread spoils quickly, yeast transforms flour into homemade bread, pizza, or rolls that lift spirits in tough times. With just 1 kilo, you can make hundreds of loaves, saving a lot of money compared to commercially produced bread. And yeast is a living organism. Storing it in the freezer in an airtight container maintains its potency for years. Furthermore, it not only provides food, but also a resource that can be exchanged or sold if the situation becomes complicated. This little fungus is what separates a senseless person from someone unprepared and from a truly prepared prepper, ready for any challenge. 4 pairs of socks. It might sound like a joke, but a simple pair of socks can become an incredibly useful survival tool. Worn under your socks, they reduce friction and prevent blisters that could knock you out of commission. As a filter, they trap leaves, sediment, and larvae before the water passes through your main filter. They serve as a barrier against disease-carrying mosquitoes. They can store food while allowing air circulation. They even work as a tourniquet, sling, or emergency rope. All this in a lightweight, inexpensive, and surprisingly versatile package. So stop laughing at these cheap socks and start seeing them for what they really are. A small, portable life preserver worth every penny. 3 plastic bags. Never underestimate the power of a simple plastic bag. What seems like trash can save you in emergencies. You can use it to collect water, protect your backpack and gear from the rain, improvise ponchos, canteens, or even line your feet and clothes. They're also useful for organizing food, keeping medicine and bandages clean, or filling them with leaves for extra warmth. With a little creativity, even a lined bucket can become a safe temporary toilet. Buying bags of different sizes costs next to nothing. They take up little space and have multiple uses. Saving them today can make all the difference tomorrow. 2. Hydrogen peroxide. 3% hydrogen peroxide, that little bottle you probably have in your first aid kit, is much more than just a disinfectant. It's an incredible ally for keeping everything clean and safe. Its formula releases oxygen that quickly and reliably eliminates bacteria, viruses, fungi, and mold. You can use it to disinfect surfaces and kitchen utensils, and even as a mouthwash that cares for your gums, purify water in emergencies, or treat fungal skin infections. It also helps in the garden, controlling pests and mold naturally. It's economical, safe, and easily stored in cool, dark bottles, ready for any situation. Always having it on hand means protecting your health and your home without complications. Before continuing, share this video with your family or friends. You never know when you might need to be prepared. 1. Rawhide. Forget modern tools that break at the worst possible moment. What truly saves you is something you don't buy at a hardware store. Rawhide. This material, flexible when soaked and strong when dry, allows you to tie handles, reinforce spears, or build shelters with a strength that many modern bindings can't match. For centuries, indigenous peoples used it for everything from snowshoes to tools that lasted for generations. And today, it remains an incredible advantage. With a simple roll, you can repair a broken axe in minutes, store it easily, and ensure your tools last even when the factories fail. It's cheap, practical, and gives you true self-sufficiency. Mastering it means being able to keep your team in any situation. Yeah,